Welcome to this full body yin yoga. We'll be spending most of our practice on the mat on our backs. So maybe have 2 blocks handy and a blanket for the end savasana. And we'll start with a supine meditation. So roll yourselves onto your back. Maybe have your knees bent with them resting against one another. And be nice to have one hand on your chest and one hand on your belly or your diaphragm. Feel free to close down the eyes and bring your attention to all the parts of your body that are in contact with your mat. And bringing your attention to the breath. Try extending each inhale and each exhale ever so slightly. Noticing your breath through your hands on your body. Noticing your hands rising and falling with each inhale and exhale. See if you can notice the hand on your belly. Notice your inhale. Notice your body meeting your hand, filling the space, and gently sinking back into the body as you exhale. And I wonder if you can notice your hand on your chest and notice the breath moving through this part of your body. Maybe even feeling your heartbeat in between breaths. Noticing both hands as you breathe in, as you breathe out, noticing the contact. You'd like to open your eyes and we'll take the left leg out long and we'll open up the right leg, keeping the knee bent. And we'll match this movement with our breath. So we're going to bring the knee back up on an exhale and open the knee on an inhale. So we bring the knee up on an exhale and open the knee on an inhale in this half butterfly. Feel free to change your foot position, noticing how the sensation changes with a changed position of your foot. Breathing in, the knee opens and comes back up on a exhale. On your next exhale, let the knee completely relax, opening out. Enjoying this gentle stretch, feeling on the right inner thigh and the hip and the front of the pelvis. And I wonder if you can scan your body for any muscles that could just melt a little more. Taking your last breath before we bend both knees and take our right knee, our right foot on top of the left knee. And then we're going to fall all the way to the left side in a twist, keeping the knee towards the ceiling in this twisted swan. And then on our inhale, we're going to squeeze the outer glute, the right glute, or even push our knee out on an inhale, and just let it relax on an exhale. So the knee moves away, inhale, and moves back towards the body just a little. It's a very small movement. Opening on an inhale and letting it relax a little on the exhale. Now you can either prop up your leg with your hand, you can let gravity do its thing, you can even have a block between your leg and your hand if you can't quite reach your knee. And we'll be here for a couple of minutes. Our target area is the right outer hip into the glute. And you can face towards the right or to the left. Try it out and find what feels right for you. wonder if you can stay exactly where you are. So keep that outer left leg on the ground and take your right foot to the far right corner of your mat. So your leg is now straight. And then we're going to curve the upper body over to the right. So it's a version of banana. So we're creating a side bend in the spine and the body. We're keeping that left knee bent and then bringing the left foot closer to the right thigh, maybe even tucking the toes under that right thigh. Hands can be overhead, and we're going to feel a nice stretch in the quad, in the front of the pelvis, up the left side into the armpit, and on the outside of the left arm. And we're feeling a compression on the right side of the body. Feel free to bend your banana tree a little more to the right if the sensation is eased off. And I wonder if you can imagine breathing into that right side lung, exhaling, and then breathing into that left side lung. And see if you can alternate that, breathing into the right side, exhaling, breathing into the left side, exhaling, breathing into the right side, exhaling, breathing into the left side, exhaling. You can continue this in your own timing. Maybe breathe a little deeper. Alright, bring your body back to center, nice and slowly and smoothly, and we'll rest here for a minute of rebound. A moment to notice what's going on in the body. A moment to notice the rhythm of your breath. little sequence to the other side. So we'll keep the right leg out long, out straight and long. Bend the left leg, foot flat on the floor to start with, and then we will open up the leg on an inhale and bring the knee back up on an exhale. Opening the knee on an inhale and closing the knee on an exhale. Opening the knee on an inhale, closing the knee on an exhale. Feeling what's going on in the hip. Noticing what's going on in the thigh and the inner thigh. And on your next exhale, let the knee find the ground or even resting on a block to bring the floor a little higher. And I wonder if you can scan your body for any muscles that could melt. And bring both knees up, feet flat on the floor. And we'll take the left foot on top of the right knee, right thigh, and we'll drop them over to the right side in our twisted swan. And on an inhale, we're going to squeeze the outer thigh, so we're going to move the knee away from the body. And then on an exhale, we relax. So we inhale, squeezing the knee away from the body. Exhale, let it drop back. It's just a small movement here. You can even push your knee with your hand. We'll let go of this movement now and come to a place of stillness. You can either hold the inside of the left knee with your hand, or let gravity do its thing, or even place a block between your hand and your leg. and scanning the body for any tension that you could release. So you can stay just where you are, a little crooked, and take that left foot to the left front edge of your mat, so your leg is now straight and out to the left. Then we're going to bend the upper body towards the left. So we're creating a side bend in the body and spine. Both shoulders stay on the floor. Arms can come overhead. And the right foot can come towards the inner thigh, or even tuck under the thigh. So we're feeling a stretch down the right side of the body this time. The rib cage, the armpit, the arm, a little bit into the quad, in the front of the pelvis. And feeling a compression in the left side of the body. And I wonder if you can try breathing into the left lung. Breathing into the left lung, exhaling. Breathing into the right lung, exhaling. Breathing into the right lung, exhaling. Breathing into the left lung, exhaling. Do this in your own timing and your own breathing rhythm. And taking your last breath for this shape before coming back to the center, nice and smoothly and slowly, resting on your back, taking up as much room as you need to for a minute of rebound. A moment to scan through the body, observing what's going on. Okay, we're going to bend both knees, bringing the soles of the feet together. I'm going to open the knees into a butterfly on an inhale and close them on an exhale. Opening the knees on an inhale, closing the knees on an exhale. Do this on your own timing, matching your breath. Noticing how your pelvis moves, how naturally your back arches as you breathe in and open the knees. Maybe how your pelvis flattens out a little, your lower back flattens out as you exhale and close the knees. And on your next exhale, allow the knees to fully open, maybe using some blocks for added support to bring the ground a little closer. Adjusting your foot position, finding the right spot, the right position that's right for you. And come to a place of stillness. And our target area is the inner groins. And remember to scan the body, finding any tension that you could release, any muscles that could melt. Taking a last breath here, coming into a rebound, maybe resting with your legs out long, or having your knees resting against one another, having a moment to feel what's going on in the body. Okay, we'll come into our next pose. We're going to bend the knees, feet and knees are together, and we're going to drop them over to the left side. So we're coming into a twist. We're going to take the arms in front of the face and hold each opposite elbow or forearm and twist the arms over to the right. So we've got a full body twist going on. Remembering to breathe fully in this twisted position, even though we have a lot of compression going on. It's good to breathe as fully as possible. Last breath for this side. We'll take ourselves back to the center and then drop the knees and the feet over to the right side, taking the arms in front of the face, grabbing opposite elbow or forearm and draping them over to the left this time. We've got this full body twist. And give yourself a nice gentle full breath here and melt any tensions on an exhale. And taking your last full deep breath here, exhaling, bringing yourself back to center and coming into a rebound position on your back, maybe with your legs out long, and taking up as much room as you need to. Notice what's going on in the body. And you can roll yourselves over to one side and push yourself up to a seated position with the legs out long, making sure you're sitting right on the top of your pelvis, right on your sitting bones. We're going to curve the upper body forwards, and we are targeting the hamstrings and the whole entire back body, especially if that spine is curved, the head is dropped. The quads are relaxed, the shins are relaxed. Remembering to breathe as fully as you can. Remembering to breathe as fully as you can, understanding that the front of the body is compressed, but we can make some space with our breath. And scanning the body, just noticing if there's any muscles that have switched on, maybe your quads. Just ask them to soften, to melt, and just to let gravity assist you, and let softness assist you. last full breath in here and unravel your body so slowly. And we'll come into savasana. So maybe grab your blanket, get yourself cozy, lie all the way onto your back. And allow your whole body to sink into the mat. We'll go through a short body scan, starting at the feet. I wonder if you can notice the weight of your heels digging into your mat. And notice the back of both legs resting. And the back of the pelvis and the glutes. Noticing the contact. Moving up the spine, noticing the contact of your entire back on your mat. Noticing both arms, noticing the palms of your hands, noticing the weight of your head resting on your mat. Noticing the tops of your feet. And the front of both legs, from ankle all the way up to your hips. Noticing your belly, your ribs, and your chest. Noticing them moving as you breathe in and as you breathe out. Noticing your whole body, your whole body resting. It's now time to deepen the breath and bring some movement to your fingers and your toes. And roll yourself over to one side. Coming up to a seated position. Placing the palms together and rubbing them to create some friction and some warmth. Place them over your eyes. Send yourself some love and appreciation. Open your eyes and let your hands melt away. Thank you.